I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Hello and welcome to One North Maine, BCA's magazine show, where we highlight the people, places, and events that make this city, our city, great. In March, Brockton celebrated Read Across America. There were many venues throughout Brockton Public Schools, and BCA was there to capture the excitement. Some stops included Brockton Day Nursery, the Unknown Elementary School, and the Downey School. So sit back and relax and see what your community, the City of Champions, has to offer. I do not like green eggs and ham.
First of all, I want to thank you guys for your support and for spending some time this morning. I know some of you have been here before, so welcome back. We appreciate having you, and this is the first time for others of you, so we again appreciate you guys coming up. For me as a board member, my own personal, this is my favorite part of being on the board, spending time with the kids.
We feel that it's important to promote literacy at a grown-up level because they see adults reading, which a lot of times they don't have adults reading to them in the home. The only place that they have it here it is at school with their teachers, so they're getting this like kind of cross culture of reading out, from people outside of Brockton Day Nursery. So this is our infant toddler wing. The infant toddler side has 6 classrooms. Each classroom has 9 students and 3 teachers. They range in age from 4 weeks up to 2.9. So the infants probably won't interact with you, but the toddlers will. And they'll too want to know everything about you. You're in 9, okay.
Transferred to another school, how's that? So what we've got, and I'll try to read upside down, that's hard to do. And some live in the heat. I don't know if they like the heat. I think they like the ice. We like the heat, right?
No, we want more snow.
We want more snow.
More snow.
My son would.
The colors help them hide where they fish for fishy treats.
Ooh, yum, yum.
Penguins like fish. I love the penguins at the New England Aquarium. It's my favorite part. Cold penguins huddle close with penguins' heat to share. So they all get together and snuggle, right? Just like you guys are all doing, right?
Snuggling.
Hey guys!
Look at, look.
Big dog. I throw a stick and he brings it back to me.
So he'll throw something. Right, guys?
He fetches.
And the dog's gonna run and catch the stick.
Oh.
He makes mistakes sometimes. Sometimes he catches people
Look,
and not sticks.
Look at that.
There you go.
Hey. Listen, listen.
We play hide and seek. You know what hide and seek is? So I'm hiding. I'd be hiding right now. Hide and seek.
I see. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
All right? I'm a good hide and seek player. I can find Clifford no matter where he is. Now, where's Clifford? Where is he? Right there, and he's right here.
He's in
Right
back
there.
of the
Excellent.
house.
Awesome.
We want to say thank you so much to Mrs. Dennis. Say thank you.
You're all welcome, and you know what you are? You're very special. And I'm really happy that you're here, and I'm happy that Brockton Day Nursery is one of my favorite places to be. Do you like being here? I think it's awesome to be here. Well, you're welcome.
We're going to create our own rainbow fishes with a special sparkly scale over there. We also, in math, we have a fishing game. And there are two friends that are going to get to fish for certain numbers. And guess what colors those fish are? They're all the colors of the rainbow. Red and orange, green and blue. Nice job. Shiny yellow, purple too. These are the colors that we know.
I'm reading from N.D. Wilson's 100 Cupboards, Book 1. It's a trilogy that I started reading with my children. Henry did not wonder if he was dreaming. He was too surprised for that. Instead, he stared, hardly breathing, into the yellow place. He could still hear the whistling, sometimes faint and distant, sometimes closer. He could hear the clicking of the shoes as the pant legs walked about. The yellow place was not something that would normally intrigue him, and a man's pant leg never would have. But seeing them just through a small box in his bedroom wall, which he knew to be an exterior wall facing the barn and miles of field, made them far more interesting. And so Henry stared for quite a long time at nothing much which should never have been there.
Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss.
I am Sam. Do you see him there? Sam I am. Can everybody see the book? Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere.
You don't really eat green eggs and ham, do you? Wait, you eat green eggs and ham? Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse?
I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse.
Where's the mouse? Get the mouse right there. Yeah.
Would you, could you, in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car.
Not in a box, not with a fox. Not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am.
Try them and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. Okay, he's trying them.
They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse, and I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere.
So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse.
I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome very much. And I appreciate you inviting me here.
The eggs on my head are hatching. Cheep, cheep, cheep. They have hatched. Now I have 3 baby chicks on my head. And 2 birds and a nest. I do not want 3 baby chicks, 2 birds, and a nest on my head.
Why don't you just put it on the party?
Where do you want them?
On a tree.
Somewhere else. Why not ask them to go somewhere else? Ask them? Ask them?
How do you put the expert?
I don't know. I don't speak bird. Do you?
I do.
You do? Cheep, cheep, cheep? Okay, I will try asking. Excuse me, birds. Will you please go somewhere else? No problem. It worked. Bye. Yeah.
Sometimes my bird calls me.
Oh, it makes speaker. Oh, you might have a parrot. Now there are no birds on my head. Thank you, Piggy. Thank you very much. You are welcome. Always got to say please, thank you, and you're welcome. Right?
I'm going to read an excerpt from Essays of E.B. White. Maine towns take winter seriously. They are ready with money and trucks and men and sand and salt. During dew is in good supply, and the roads stay open no matter what. The things that do not stay open are the driveways of that people. Every new swipe of the plow hurls a gift of snow into the mouth of a driveway, so that in effect, the plowmen often working while we sleep snug in our beds, create a magnificent, smooth, broad highway to which nobody can gain access with his automobile until he has passed a private miracle of snow removal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0.
50, 40, 30, 10, 20,
0. I've heard it before, or it might be new to you. And I like this penguin because with all the snow that we have had, this little penguin is taking a trip away from the snow. So we can imagine that our summer is coming, and look what he has in his hand. What I've seen in the stores lately, the big beach balls that are starting to come. I need a vacation, penguin side. And he's saying what you perhaps said yesterday. Snow again? Look at him. He needs a vacation from the snow. He lives very far south in Antarctica. Okay. And he wants to go where it is going to be warm. Penguin had skied, he had sledded, he had skated. Look at him doing all these things. 99 balls of snow on the ground, and he is like we are, just tired of all of this snow. And the waves seem bigger and bigger. Look at them up here. And then it got hotter and hotter. Finally, he reached the beach. Do you see the beach on the other picture over here? Okay, we haven't seen a beach like that for quite a few months now. So he finally reached it and he got out of the cold. But it wasn't what he expected. He tried to do some things on the beach, but it was nothing like where he was. The sand was hot. You can't ski on sand. You can't sled on sand. You definitely can't skate on sand. So he thought he could still do the games and the play that he had on sand that he did in Antarctica on the ice. There's a little crab on the beach, and the little crab says, "Are you lost?" He said, "No, I'm on vacation." Then that friendly little crab invited him. "Why don't you come with me?" I like that little friendly crab. Crab showed Penguin how to have fun on the beach. Do you remember when you built sandcastles on the beach? Seems a long time ago now, but they played. And look at the little crab trying to catch the ball. Can you see it over here? He's so tiny. Do you see something up here? What is that? Yes.
The sun.
The sun. But the sun is disappearing, isn't it? So I think it's getting toward night. And that's telling the penguin that it's time to leave the tropics and he's all packed up. Crab, what are you doing here? I need a vacation, said the crab. The crab lived in the warm weather and he wanted to have a vacation where the penguin was. There's swimming going on. They whooshed and they pushed and they fished and they wished again. And it looks to me like they built a snowman there and put together. Do you find him? Do you see him back there? I see the snowman. Yeah, they're back here, and the snowman looks like he's leaning to them. But I think you know what happens next. All vacations come to an end. So the crab set off, and here he is on the iceberg.
He turned the iceberg into a sailboat.
Yeah, he's traveling. That's made that a sailboat. Put a sail on it, didn't he? Yeah. So off he's going. He is very creative, and you're very observant. Yes. Let's see if they get together again. And one day they got together. Crab did come. Get together again and friends. So I think that now they're going to be visiting back and forth and back and forth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. And give yourself a clap because you were very good.
Redfish. Bluefish. One fish.
Two fish.
And you know what Dr. Seuss has done? I have 2 children, and my children are big children now. So my children, when they were little, every night before they went to bed, they picked out a book for me to read to them. That would be a special treat at nighttime before they fell asleep. And who do you think their favorite books were written by? Dr. Seuss. To this day, when you talk to my daughters, who are big girls and who have jobs and live on their own now, they will tell you all about Dr. Seuss. And he makes the best illustrations and pictures about his silly characters. Look at the zoo here. I will go into the zoo. I want to see it. Yes, I do. Do we know what kind of an animal this is?
A tiger.
A tiger? You think so? Let's see what it is. I would like to live this way. This is where I want to stay. And he sees the lion and he sees the seal living in the zoo and people feeding him. When you keep me in the zoo, I want to stay in here with you, he says to the groundskeepers. We do not want you in the zoo. Out you go. Out with you. Oh, look how sad he is. Why did they put me out this way? I should be in. I want to stay. And of course the kids are looking at him wondering why he's so upset. Why should they put you in the zoo? What good are you? What can you do? So the kids are asking him what he can do. Why should he go into the zoo? What good am I? What can I do? Now here is one thing I can do. Look, now all his spots are blue. Oh boy, would you like to see this kind of an animal in the zoo? I would. And now his spots are orange. Say, he looks very good that way.
No, it's red.
You think they're red? They're a little bit red, a little bit orange. Now look at this. What do you see? Green spots, as green as can be.
And that is chocolate.
It does look kind of chocolate. These are called violet spots, which are a little bit like a dark purple or chocolate. Violet spots say, you are good. Do more, we wish you would. I can do more. Look, this is new. Blue, orange, green, and violet too. Oh, they would put me in the zoo if they could see what I can do. Plus, look at him hanging upside down. What animal hangs this way?
A monkey.
A monkey, very good. I can put my spots up on this ball, and I can put them on the wall. I can put them on a cat, and I can put them on a hat. I can put them on the zoo, and I can put my spots on you. Look at this now, 1, 2, 3. I can put them all up on the tree.
By July 9th, New York City was baking the greatest heat wave in American history. For 1 month, unheard of temperatures have been searing the West and Midwest. Even the terrible summer of 1934 hadn't been this bad. Now, the doom of the heat extended from coast to coast and far north into Canada.
Boys and girls, please excuse this interruption. This is a message for kindergarten and for first grade. Because as you know, today is Read Across America Day, and your teachers have been telling me such wonderful things about all of the hard work that you're doing in class and your wonderful behavior. So Mrs. Abrams is coming by, and we have a special guest, special visitor for all of the kindergarten and first grade students. They're going to come to first grade classrooms, and then our special guest will meet the kindergartners when they get to the cafeteria and lunch.
I'm the kindergarten. This is
He doesn't have a baby in there. No, but that's where he can carry his little kid. KO is the mascot for the Brockton Rocks baseball team, and he knew that today was Read Across America Day, and he knows how important it is that kids should be reading, right, every day, not just today. So he came to all the first grade and all the kindergarten to tell you how important it is to read and to say hello. Isn't that great? What do you say? This book, you have to make some animal sounds. Let me just check and make sure that they can do it, okay? Can you moo like a cow? Moo! Can you buzz like a bee?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
All right, I think they're gonna be great.
Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow. He can go
moo.
That's right. Oh, and the next part is Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? So one more time, guys. He can go like a rooster. Everybody's awake now, right? Dibble, 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 dop, dop, dibble, dibble, dop. Oh, that's a good ring, KO. You guys do that too? Be like the ring, just like KO? Yeah, dibble, dibble, dop, dop. We got moo. Buzz, buzz. Eat, 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 eat. Woo, woo. Clap, 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 clap. With the ring. Dibble, dibble, dop, dop.
The Washington boys were rowing as if in some kind of trance now, somehow detached from themselves yet keenly aware of one another's every minute and minute motion. There was little sound out in the middle of the river, except for Mock's chanting, the rattle of oars and oarlocks, their own deep rhythmic breathing, and their pulses pounding in their ears. There was almost no pain. In the number 5 seat, Stub McMillan realized with astonishment that he was still breathing through his nose after 3 full miles of rowing. The power of the written word is unbelievable, and we hope you enjoyed this show. Read Across America shouldn't just happen in March, it should be a year-round event. So make sure to read at home, read to your children, and read during your free time. To learn more about Brockton Community Access, please visit our website at bcatv.org. You can also check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/the Brockton Channels, all one word. For everyone at One North Main, I'm Jay Miller. We'll see you around town.